when I was a kid, every older man, every dad I knew had a briefcase. It was kind of their symbol of importance. It's their work that they provided for their family. They'd take it home. And I always, for some reason, wanted a briefcase of my own. I always asked my dad for a briefcase. And one day, he gave me his old Rockwell briefcase. And in it now, I just have little childlike stuff from back then. Just silly stuff like Stevens Road, the translation card from the Indiana Jones right at Disneyland when this thing first opened, which I don't think we're supposed to take these, but they don't even give them out anymore. $2 bills, Teeter Cafe, just silly stuff that's not important. But I want you to start thinking about what is important. What's going to be in your briefcase? What's going to be the work of your life? What's going to be your legacy? What's going to be that lives on after you? Is your briefcase just going to be full of things that serve you and make you richer and bigger and better? Or is your briefcase going to be full of things that help others become bigger and better than they thought was possible? And in order to kind of go where you want to go in life, you have to have a roadmap, a guide, a life philosophy that you develop for yourself and that you believe in. And all year long, we've been working on your own life philosophy. Your words create your world. I asked you all to create your own logo, your own symbol, your word wallet, your values. And we put it into a philosophy and a visual statement. And how can we build upon this stuff? Because when you know who you are, you know what to do. And when you know what to do, you know where to go. And so many people are just kind of listless in life and just kind of falling like a leaf in the wind instead of being a leader who goes the direction they choose to go. And so in order to become this thing, you have to have something to guide you. And you have to have a philosophy you really, really believe in. To become your greatest self, your life must be led by something greater than yourself. And love is greater than everything. And so my foundation, I created this Teeter, Totter leader philosophy. This love lead elevates, all based upon elevating love through how we lead our lives. And you got to really believe it. You got to buy into it if you want someone else to buy it from you. You know, I have my friend David made the Elevate Teeter Totter ring for me. My friend Mr. Ballard made this Elevate Teeter Totter leader pendant necklace for me. On my keychains, I have the Teeter Totter Elevate logo. I have it on stickers. I mean, I really believe, I really bought into it because it guides my life. And it's helped me fill up my briefcases with what's the most important thing in my mind. You got to figure out what's going to be put in your briefcase. And we'll get to that in a second. You know, when you see this sign right here, it means there's a park nearby. If you're driving, you're supposed to slow down. It means slow down, children are at play. And the Teeter Totter logo is a reminder of a few things. To become childlike again. And make time for make-believe and play and imagination. And love as large as you did when you were your smallest. It was so easy for you to love who you are because love was who you are when you were a small child. We have to get back to that exuberant, enthusiastic, childlike love we had. So the Teeter Totter is a reminder to slow down and play and be childlike again. And you're happy for no reason. And you're so loving and you're so kind and you're forgiving. You're present-minded and you're full of imagination and creation and wonder. And the Teeter Totter also is because when I was a little boy, my grandpa Hill used to take me on walks to Ellis Park in Fountain Valley, California. And the centerpiece of that park used to be this big, huge teeter-totter. And you see, most people live their life transactionally. I'll give to you when you give to me. But the teeter-totter philosophy I'm talking about, being this teeter-totter leader, it's not about transactions. It's not about keeping score. It's about transformation, it's about elevation. How can I give with no thought of anything in return? And see, my favorite part of being a teeter-totter with my grandfather is we would go back and forth a couple times, and then he would just sit down and let me be elevated into the air and feel like I was flying. He would hold there for a minute. And see, he got nothing out of that. He just gave out of pure love. And I'm this childlike kid, like, whoa, I'm flying. It's the greatest. And as I got older, and that teeter-totter is gone now. There's a little jungle gym there. I haven't forgotten that philosophy, that idea, that love my grandfather gave me. That selfless love that says, I'm going to give just to give because that's who I am. When love is who you are, love is what you do, love is what you give. And so it reminds you to slow down and be childlike and give your love away every day. You got to put yourself on the bottom of this teeter-totter. That's how you really lead. Most people lead based off power and bow down to me. You know, leaders kneel down and lift you up and say, I'm going to put the wants of the other, the needs of the other, ahead of my own. And when you elevate love to the top and you put your ego on the bottom, everything that doesn't matter in life just kind of washes right down past you and allows you to be present in the moment, full of love and happiness and joy. And it's not about what's in it for me, but what's in me that I can give to you to make you a better human being. That's what Teeter Totter leadership is all about. Not what's in it for me, but what's in me that I can take out and give to you and make you a better person yourself. How can I make you feel more loved and thus make you love other people more? Because adding more love to the world is how you live forever. Through love, you can live forever, even after your last breath. The breath of your life continues on. Because you have the right things in your briefcase. These are my most prized possessions, my briefcases. And start off with one. Now we're on our way to our fifth one now, and this is filling up too. And I was lucky I had my father, this man of honor, decency, and goodness, as my inspiration to aspire to be someone of goodness, of kindness, of generosity, of forgiveness, of love and loyalty. And I always remember I wanted to be someone whose life made other people's lives better. I wanted to be that Teeter Totter leader. And if there was a fire in my house today, these are the things I would grab, these briefcases. And inside every single briefcase are just hundreds and hundreds of letters from former students, former players over the years, from people who have read my articles in the Found by Living magazine or my Chicken Soup books or anything that journals I've been published in, and just telling me how my writings or how my philosophy has made their life better in some way. And it never gets old, it never gets boring. It's just crazy to me, this little shy, quiet kid that can have just briefcases full of hundreds and hundreds of people. And many of these people I've never even met. And that's one of the cool things about being a Teeter Totter leader. You'll get to a level of influence where people will say, I didn't know you personally, but you made me a better person. That's high impact influence. I didn't know you personally, but you made me a better person. You see, good leaders improve their people's performance. Teeter Totter leaders improve their people. They make them more loving and more kind and more honest and more giving. It's about duplication. The stuff you're doing now is going to live on in the lives of all the people you've touched. And I don't share this to say, look at me, I'm so great. I share this to say, look at you, you can be even greater. I'm just a quiet little kid just trying my best to add more love every day. You can do even greater things than I've done. But if the kid, the slightly autistic, introverted, shy kid who had a speech impediment, was afraid to talk, if he could find his courage and his words and be guided by this idea that you can't become your greatest self until your life is lived by something greater than yourself, and there's nothing greater than love. Love is greater than everything. Love is what guides me. It's up top. I lead my life and put love up top, and that elevates people to become the love we come from. You all come from love. That's our highest hope, is to become the love we come from by only allowing love to come from us, no matter how unloving people come at us. And as nice as to have all this fan mail, I've had plenty of haters, people that talk badly about me, people I've never even met either who say things. And if you study history, any person who's ever been a promoter of love, a teacher of love and kindness, has always been attacked relentlessly. But I'm telling you, it's worth the fight. I'm telling you that it's worth the ridicule, because there's life after life after life who's going to say, I needed you, I needed your message, your morals, your meaning that you brought to me. So don't let those who don't love you prevent you from experiencing the love of those that do. Because your life matters most in the moments you let others know how much your life matters. You matter, you're huge, you're important. You're big when you lower your ego to the smallest level possible and say it's about serving the other. I don't want my briefcase to be about what I can get for me, but what I can give to you to make you a better you. It's like most people, again, they live their life transaction. This is about transformations. It's not about your income, it's about your impact. There's nothing wrong with making profit unless you're doing wrong to make it. Nothing wrong with going and trying to make the dollar, but make the difference be your most important thing. Make your impact more important than your income. Make this kind of paper, the letters of people telling you, you've radically changed my life. You saved my life. You helped me through a divorce or through a loved one having Alzheimer's or someone I held a grudge. You helped me forgive them. You helped me love myself with others. There's something greater than hearing that. And all of these briefcases are full of someone saying, in some way or another, hey, Steve Schultz, I'm better at loving because you dared to love on a larger level too. Thank you. And there's no greater achievement than to have someone say, your life has elevated my life. Because of you, I'm better. And everyone you have, everything you need right now to do that. You don't go out into the world and grab things and put it in. It's all already inside of you. You need to go inward and pull it out and give that to the world. All the talents you need to fill up these briefcases are already inside you right now. It's a matter of having the courage to grow back and slow down and play and be that childlike. Someone says, I'm going to love today on the largest level possible, and tomorrow I'm going to top myself in some way. How can you top yourself every day? How can you live as large as you possibly can today and top yourself tomorrow? Always loving larger, always giving greater, always being kinder, always seeking to elevate the other. Teeter, Totter leaders focus on our love accounts, not our bank accounts. A bank account is all about what you can accumulate. The more you hold on to, the more you have. A love account works the exact opposite. The more you give away, the bigger your account becomes. The more you love today, the more you're able to love tomorrow. The more I give of what's inside of my briefcase, the best of myself, into others, the more briefcases I can fill up from other people, saying, you made me a better human being. And what's more important than that? What's better about life than that? And I hope you'll find your own philosophy. Use part of mine if it helps you. Really believe it. You got to buy into it if you want others to buy it from you. You got to stamp it onto yourself and really feel it and mean it and live it out if you want others to be able to live it too. What are you doing today that's deliberate? It's intentional. What are you doing daily that's deliberate? Do something on purpose every day to make someone feel for certain that they are loved. Make them feel seen. Make them feel like they matter. And I guarantee you, your life is going to be full, like these briefcases, of the thing that matters the most in the world. The love you give away to other people. Grow your love accounts. Be that Teeter Totter leader. And tell me today, what do you want to be inside your briefcase? What's it going to look like? And then what kind of philosophy do you need to get there? Begin with the end in mind. You know who you are, you know what to do. And who you really are is this abundant, everlasting love inside temporary, ever-changing bodies. Through love you can live forever by living on all the lives you elevate. I wish for you a life of love, lead, and elevation. Be that Teeter Totter leader. I believe in you. I love you big, giant, much, as my niece Lily always says. Be kind to yourself, be kind to each other. Thank you.